Welcome to 5 Tips in 5 Minutes and Rediscovering Your Greatness Within. Women's talks, tips, and techniques for empowerment, courage, and purpose. I'm Mitta Wise, your host, holistic practitioner, author, entrepreneur, living in Los Angeles, originally from New Zealand, and often found in India. Today we have another special guest, and her name is Audrey Heesch. Hi, Audrey.
I'm excited to be here.
Yay. I'm excited to have you too. And Audrey is a friendly money maven. She's empowering small business owners to manage their money systems. And today she's giving tips on separating your finances as a business owner. So that's wonderful. And I've worked with Audrey and she's amazing. Tell us a couple of sentences about what is it being a friendly money maven, or a few sentences. What does that mean?
It's really just about meeting people where they're at and getting them to that next best step for them and getting their systems in line and helping them support them because money is essential in our system, unfortunately. So it's important to use that tool to empower yourself instead of letting it bring you down.
Yeah, great. Thank you for that. So, Audrey, are you ready with your 5 tips in 5 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start the clock. Go ahead.
All right. So, first of all, we need to get separate accounts. That is step one. You go through and be like, okay, I need a checking account, a savings account, and a credit card. Or maybe you just need a checking and a credit card. It's just important that you have them separate. It's okay if you have the same bank login for multiple different accounts between business and personal, but you want to have the account themselves being separate between business and personal. So then that leads us to step two. You go through all of your accounts, your personal accounts, and you go through your personal accounts and you're like, okay, I have this Adobe subscription that's always on my personal. Let me log this. And so that I can then go to step three, which is transferring all of those subscriptions and understanding what is business and start pulling these apart so that all of your transactions for business are on your business. And then you go through and do the same. If you happen to have this business account and you're like, okay, but I have my Netflix subscription because I just happen to have that card on hand, but it's in my business account. We want to transfer that over to your personal. So you do the same that you did with your personal to move over to your business. You want to do the same thing and look at your business accounts and pull out any personal transfers or personal transactions that are subscriptions that you can mitigate and bring those over. So from there, you go and you do the transfer. So that is that step four, is actually going in. You have your list of understanding what is business, what is personal, and what's on the wrong account. And then you go in, and this is the part that isn't as sexy and isn't as fun, but you just log in and take that time to transfer those over because in the end, it will save you money. It will save you time. And you just take that little extra steps in the beginning to make that flow and that ease at the end. And then step five is create a system for that inevitable time when you do have to use your business account for a personal expense or your personal account for a business expense. Figure out a system, maintain that system, and make sure you're consistent with how you do it each and every time for yourself so that you are tracking everything accurately and setting yourself up for success. So, those are my 5 tips on separating your business and personal accounts.
Great. Good job. 5 tips in 5 minutes. Thanks, Audrey. Thanks for sharing
How'd
that.
I do on time?
Oh, you did really good. I think you did way under
Okay.
5 minutes, but that was perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. That was great. So Audrey's info is in the show notes. So make sure you go visit her and see the amazing work she does and how she can specifically help you and sort through your finances so that you can feel financially in control. So great work, Audrey. Thank you so much. Any last words of wisdom?
Yes, money is a beautiful energy all in itself, but it is a tool for you to use, work with, and not against. The more you bring it together and empower yourself with how to use this energy, the more you're able to take your best next step. And everyone can do it. I believe in you, and you got this.
Thanks, Audrey. That was great. And that's it for this episode of 5 Tips in 5 Minutes. We're signing off with love.